Welcome back to Mountain Connections. The People's Health Clinic takes care of the uninsured in both Wasatch and Summit counties. And right now they have been tasked to help with distributing the vaccine right here in our county. Beth Armstrong is here to tell us more. Beth, how are you?
I'm doing well this morning, thanks. And we're getting snow, so that's awesome.
That's a great news. And it's also really encouraging to hear about the vaccine. But what a huge undertaking for you at People's Health Clinic.
It's going, I think that if we all just work together, and probably once we start the mass vaccination process, it'll probably take about 6 weeks to get everyone in Summit County vaccinated. So it's close. We're right on the tip of getting everyone with their first round of vaccines in their arms. Right now, what we're doing is collecting names, cell phone numbers, and email addresses of volunteers that are willing to come in and assist us with this vaccination process. And what it will be is, it's going to be in the middle of the winter. So wherever we set up this mass vaccination, it'll be a drive-through clinic, and it'll have to be a large open area. But we are working with Diamond Rental to get tents set up and heaters set up, and we'll have break spaces. And what we would really like to do is not have any one um, volunteer for 5 full days. So we're going to do a Monday through Friday. We're actually working and seeing how Saturday and Sunday might work, which will open up some volunteer opportunities for people who have Monday through Friday jobs. So we're in the very early process of collecting names. We'll get emails sent out once we know more, and you'll be able to sign up for a shift either Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or one day out of the whole time. There's no minimum or maximum amount. We're also going to do 4-hour shifts instead of the 8 hours that will be open from 9 to 5. We believe that this too will keep anyone from getting fatigued. We'd really like to alleviate as much of the volunteer fatigue as possible, because we need to get it across the finish line. And remember, that's the first phase. We're going to be experts whenever it comes to that second shot.
And when you talk about volunteers, what past experience do they need to have in order to be able to fulfill the roles that you're looking for?
Well, remember that there's only going to be medical providers doing the actual injections. So if you want to volunteer and you don't have any medical experience, you can expect that you'll be out helping us with traffic. You'll be doing manning the sign-in tables, or running paperwork to and from those people that are being checked in. We're going to probably need about 18 people per shift. So if you think about, and that's just the non-medical side. Starting on next week, we're going to do what we're calling some closed pods, where we've specifically sent out emails to invitations to people who are providing medical or essential services. So that would be like your dental offices or your physical therapy offices in town. Those people who have direct contact with individuals just as a course of their business. And what we're going to do is use those people as training for volunteers, and for us to just see what the best processes are and the best flow is, because honestly, none of us have ever done a pandemic, and we're all, instead of learning on the fly in the mass vaccination, we're going to try and really work out the kinks in a closed area at the movie studio. And I want to thank the family, the Shea family, for they currently hold a 5-year lease on that movie studio. Want to thank them for being open for us using it for this purpose in the month of January, as well as the Gary Crandall and his family, and the Utah Film Studio, and Marshall Moore.
You mentioned this first wave of vaccines, that you will start with these essential workers that you've sent emails to and invited to come. Who else will be vaccinated during this wave?
We're hoping that it'll be all law enforcement. We hope that, so we're going to be able to do about 130 people per day there at the studio through that month of January. Obviously, we're going to work on getting all of our teachers in. We're going to be going to the the um, the extended living homes, you know, the places where older residents cannot move about. You know, they're not driving, so we are going to work on going to them, but that will happen outside of the movie studio. The movie studio will strictly be those people who that are constantly face to face with the public, so that we can stop, you know, transmitting the virus, and that we can make sure that people are receiving the vaccine as soon as possible that have contact with a lot of individuals. And these, just to make sure everyone's clear, we don't make up the rules. These are set by the governor and the legislature of Utah. So we are following what the outline that they're giving us. So the People's Health Clinic, because we're running the MRC, and that's the Medical Reserve Corps, and getting these volunteers, and we'll actually, Dr. Hanrahan yesterday here at the clinic, and Dr. Merrill Lewin, one of our volunteers, vaccinated another 50 people. Those are the people that we vaccinated first. Everyone that works at the clinic got vaccinated. Everybody that works at Summit County Health Department got vaccinated. But that was out of necessity, so that now that we're rolling out these vaccines, you know, by the time we get to the mass vaccination and are seeing 20,000 people drive through, we're fully protected.
And Beth, we only have a few moments left, but I wanted to ask you about COVID testing for small businesses.
Yay, yes. So through a collaboration with Park City Municipal, with Park City Chamber, with the People's Health Clinic and Summit County, we are doing rapid tests here at the Summit County Health Department building. Your employer should have this information for you. So what we're trying to do, the new mandate is you stay home after you've tested positive for 10 days. However, after 7 days, if you get a rapid test, it's up to your employer, but you are allowed to return to work as long as you have a negative result. So in order to get people back to work quickly, we're offering those rapid tests at no cost to employees of our local small businesses, and that's through the generosity of both Park City Municipal and Summit County.
Beth Armstrong from the People's Health Clinic. This is essential information that we need to know heading into 2021. If you want to find out more about vaccines, that rapid small business COVID-19 testing, or you need some routine medical care and you're uninsured, reach out to People's Health Clinic. You can find them online. Everything that you need is at peopleshealthclinic.org. We'll be back with more right after this.